Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, where we have a small problem. Some of our beavers may have perished, and by some I mean lots of them. We've lost about half our beavers right now. The water is coming. This is fine. We managed to get one pump built, but it wasn't in time. This is bad. This is quite bad. So I don't know if we're going to lose any more at the moment. We're down to 25. We had 50 occupied beds, and we're now down to 25. So the pumps are pumping and going. Our food will be coming in and doing its thing soon-ish. I really feel like we need to store more water. We really need to store a lot more water, which is going to be. Oh, we're down to 23 now. Oh dear. But I think we're okay. I think we're okay. It should be. We're probably just under half our beavers have perished, unfortunately. But yeah, there's not a great deal I can do about it. I'm afraid they're struggling. So we're going to get the water pumping away again, and hopefully our farms have got some beavers in them. Yes, they have. But we can get some food in as well, which is good. But it's going to be a case, really, of rebuilding the stock. We've got plenty of food. That's not a problem. Water is going here. We need to rebuild the stock, and I need to store more water. And I don't know where to do that. I mean, really, I would like to get our gears going so that we could unlock the water tanks. But that's not happening because we haven't got any researchers, and we can't afford any researchers because we need the beavers working on pumping water and things. So I'm at a loss as to what to do. I think I might increase the town district and just get more water being produced, being pumped in. And just like make a large water tank area over here. This will turn up this one to the highest setting so that we get some workers in here. I don't think that should take out anybody from our pumps. That take people from the farms, which is fine because the farms don't really need it right now. They're okay. So we got food. We're okay for that. And then we'll get these built because we've got the wood for it. We'll get all these built here, and then I will drop the priority here, and I'll turn the priority up in the hauler post so that we can be moving the water and getting the water pumped out as soon as possible. And hopefully we can start stocking up on water. I think it's going to be probably the best way of doing things, getting all the stock down on here. And then maybe we can actually have a drought where we survive and don't have to spend, well, basically every cycle, the first 10-ish days of a cycle is just recovering from the drought and no progress gets done. So things are slow. Let's speed it up, and I just gotta basically let it go and see what happens. They're gonna make things over here, aren't they? Yes, they are. Yes, but we don't do that. What I will do is I will say make the pumps, but they'll do the platforms afterwards. So We'll do the pumps first, and then what to do with that over there. Make sure we build those first. There's no point in having. Do that. There you go. So we get these done. We'll get them filled, and to be honest with you, I think we're going to skip cycle 6. I think we're going to probably skip cycle 6, not progress at all. Wait to see when the drought comes along next time, because it might be early and cause us problems. It might not. We'll see how it goes, and we'll just spend this system, this cycle, recovering and hopefully surviving. Okay, the dawn of day 2, actually, of cycle 7, because day 1 I missed. We are alive. We are doing well. Lots of beavers are struggling for water because we kind of suffered here because I turned the pumps off. I actually turned the pumps off and we were just surviving on the water we had here. We basically skipped cycle 6 with me just mucking about changing priorities and buildings to get things going. The only two things I've done differently are here now we have a pump being built. So we've got 5 here. And I got rid of a row of houses because I was going to put the terrace on top and then realised we didn't have enough science to unlock stairs. So didn't do that. But I can do that now. Stairs. And the reason I want the terraces is because beavers grow up quicker when they get the bonuses. The campfire is fine. Everyone has campfire. Almost everyone has campfire. I think we've got a lot of beavers that were just born. Yeah. So everyone does get campfire. That's fine. And I want to get rooftop terraces in to try and get some things going. And I kind of figured I could do it down here. I do want to remove these houses at some point because we're going to move all the houses down to here. We're going to do things in here with them. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm not entirely sure yet. I don't know how I'm going to do the double floor things here. We might not. We might not do the double floors. I might just put in like another path along here and build houses either side. And do the same here, like build them back to back. So we just fill the river in with that, and then get rid of these pumps. Because the idea is to get rid of these pumps, so this lake here stays as a lake all the time, and this one becomes a reservoir, which is going to involve lots of explosives, which we don't have. But that's the future plan. Let's put in the terraces now, because it makes sense. In fact, no, let's not put in the terraces now because we don't have anywhere near the amount of logs, planks I would like, because we're still building stuff down here. So there's no point. There's no real point. We could put in some stairs. Boom. Boom. Can't put anything in the middle. And then we can make these stairs the priority to build them, so they get the planks first. And then once they're built with planks, we can put the terraces in. But there's no point putting the terraces in without the stairs there because they can't do anything with them. So, but yeah. So cycle 6 we survived. Nobody died of thirst during cycle 6 or during the drought of cycle 6. Everyone was fantastic. It was touch and go with the water because, as I said, we were living on the storage we had, the almost 600, 700 storage of water. And wasn't going there. I think I left like one pump running over here, and we just run out as the drought ended. Didn't even pay attention to how long the drought was. I think it was 6 days. So it wasn't a long one. It wasn't a long one because the water's already basically, yeah, it's already coming down. So we'll be okay. We'll be okay. So what do we want to do during cycle 7? Well, fill up our water reserves. That's a definite. And then our research can get going, which is not now because the pumps, we've enabled the pumps. So because they were turned off, we could get other things going. But we still need more beavers. I did get rid of the houses here to balance the things out. We're going to get 63 occupied beds, and there's 3 spare. So 66 beavers we'll have. And we have 60 jobs. 60, 45, 55, 62 jobs. 66 beavers and 62 jobs in total. So that is good. One of them is always disabled because the gatherer flag, we don't ever use that. We did tap into it. Somebody ate some berries at some point. No. But they do tap into it every now and then, but that's okay. Basically, kind of getting the trees going again would be very nice. Do kind of wish you could set lumberjacks what they're going to chop. So I could set them, hey, would you actually go up and chop down the maple trees instead, please? That would be nice, but they don't. They don't. And so yeah, so I think I'm going to spend a lot of this cycle as well just waiting for our beavers to regenerate, as it would be. I could probably afford to turn off some of these farms. In fact, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to turn off these farms. We've got loads of carrots. This is good, but our carrot fields are empty. Our carrot fields are growing, sorry, still. But we've got loads of potatoes, and we've got 184 potatoes in storage as well that aren't being grilled. So we could do with getting them off and going into other jobs, like the inventors and a couple of holding posts and things like that as well. It's going to be a lot of micromanagement. A lot of micromanagement of making sure we get enough things here. Could also do with redirecting the river, maybe here. But again, a long way off. Just one little run here so the water gets to us quicker. It will still go along and flood all this, but it can come here and get to us quicker. That would be quite nice to do. We'd have to blow through a lot here. I'd kind of like to do it right there so it ends up pouring into this corner. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Another thing. Put that on the to-do list. I need a to-do list. Somebody make a to-do list. Somebody remind me. Somebody remind me about doing this here when we get exploded. Because I'll forget. I will always forget. So yeah, okay. Hopefully we can get our rooftop terraces built. I keep saying we're not going to build them yet because I don't say that. Why don't I build them? If they're out of reach, they just won't use them. It's as simple as that. So yeah. And the thing as well is that if like these have no planks, they'll fill them with logs, and then there's no planks, so the builders will go, well, I can't do that, what else can I do? And it will go through the list and be like, hey, I can do this because this has got this just needs logs, so they will come and build them, even though there's other things to build. So they are smart enough to not just get stuck on a project. They will spread it out, and that is good. That is good. Okay, so we are recovering. Things are going well. Everything is fantastic. Our campfire is getting kind of... It's peaking out every now and then, so we've got to be careful of making sure we've got enough. I don't think it can actually deal with 66 beavers. One campfire is not enough for that, so we're going to need another campfire. That's doable. That's easy doable. We'll put it down here. Doesn't need premium space, but it can always be moved later. I'll put it down here by the lake. They can enjoy that down there. They've got rooftop terraces up here. We might put them on top of these. And I said, if we just, rather than... my original plan was to put the platforms in behind, put another row of double lodges behind that, and then have the entrances on these roofs. But I don't think that's going to be doable because we can't get up the sides of the building. We can get up here, we can get rid of this tank here and get up the sides, but I can't do it here because there's a path, or here, so we might just leave them in the water and just build them down and then use the roofs for like rooftop terraces or something like that, which we can get up to because you just need like one stair to get up there. To get access to roofs, particularly if you make them all flat. If you make them so, putting in houses here will make us a much wider double lodge. I can put one there as well, but don't do that. I don't want to do that. I want to stabilise at 66 beavers. Let them grow up. Let them use the terraces. Let them get things going. They are up to 7 happiness now. It's good. I think the rooftop terraces you need more of. They're not, but it may just be because they're brand new. So we'll see. But yeah, wood is good. Wood is good. This is good. That is good. I just need these to be built, and we need a couple more research coming in. A lot more research coming in. So it's just going to literally be a case of we'll be back once I can unlock gear workshops, which is right now. So we're back. Hey, we're back already. Wait, let's see that. Look at that. Excellent timing there. Perfectly timed. Yeah, perfectly timed. I do want to use water power. I really do. We've got a very strong current here, and I would really like to use water power. So maybe that's trees. Maybe we'll get rid of this isn't work here. Not very well anyway. We could dam that off and force it to come this way. There. I'd much rather do that. Let's get rid of this field. Okay, don't replant. Chop the field down, don't replant it. We'll get rid of this farm as well. And we will put in a water wheel here. We'll put in 2 next to each other. And get them spinning to power some things down here. It is using up green land, but I'm not really fussed about that. We've got plenty of green land. We can carry on along here and get some green land. Not really a major problem. We're going to get rid of some green land here whilst we make this a reservoir. We're good. We're good. These potato fields are huge, and we're not really doing enough. We need more grills, to be honest with you. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe we should put grills in amongst the things here, and then that's not a bad call either. Let's put some more grills in down here, because if I put some grills in here, we can put 1, 2 in there, which is not fantastic to do with more than 2, but 1, 2, yeah, on the end. But if I put 2 grills in here, then we can put farms up here for when we get beehives for the carrots. Because again, we're going to get beehives. That is the thing that I want to do. Definitely want to get paper and stuff going for the beehives early on as well. That's kind of like, again, in the to-do list. The to-do list has got a lot. The to-do list has got an awful lot. But we'll, by putting the grills down here, it also means it's closer to the houses, so that's good. They don't have to travel as far, although these are closer to the houses there. I can put more farms here for when we get beehives in here, because we're going to need more beehives. This, I think we're going to get beehives down here. Connect that up. Not beehives, we'll put more farms down here. But you need way more grills than I've misanticipated. I thought it was kind of like one grill for 2 farms, and it doesn't seem that way at all. It seems like it might be the opposite way around. It might be 2 grills for 1 farm, or it could be a 1-to-1. I'm not sure. I haven't really paid attention to it, but yeah. So we need to yeah, see, that's got 50 potatoes in it still. So the haulers will move things around and everything's awesome. We actually have 13 unemployed beavers right now, which is interesting. Let's turn our potato fields back on. Okay, there we go. And you can chop down some potatoes and do the thing you're doing here. In fact, I'm going to set you to be harvest. And you. And you. All of you can be harvest. Just harvest all the potatoes. Okay, get me all the potatoes you can get. And then we will be able to use this area for power production, which is slightly different. Does mean we're cutting into our houses, but that's okay. We've got plenty of space for houses. We can build vertically. We have the technology. So I'm going to be back when this field is done here. Sorry, we'll be back when this field is empty. Okay, so they're taking an age to actually get rid of this potato field here, but it's okay. It's okay. We can work around it. Let's clear this part out here. Beavers. Let's just put in a water wheel or 2. I think I'm gonna put 2 in. Although if I put 2 in, it does mean I can't put any houses up here. I would like to get another row of houses in. Maybe we won't do that. Maybe we'll leave a gap. I don't know why I'm leaving a gap, but we're gonna leave a gap there, and I'll just run so many along. We don't actually get much water flow this end because the way the water flows through. We could always redirect it. No reason why we couldn't redirect it or do something with it. We'll figure it out. It's okay. It's okay. We have the technology to figure this out. So if I put in, well, usually we need 2 gear workshops, but you also need more lumber mills because you use the planks to make the gears. Gears are made at 6 hours, these are made at 1.3 hours, but you also need planks for building things. So, although we're not fussed about that because we're not running all day, so we need twice of everything, 3 times of everything. I can put it there, and then I can put other buildings that side as well. That makes sense. I do, however, want a path across there. I really do. I don't know how to do that, how to get a path across it. If we do that, I can't really run a path across like that because it wouldn't work that way. Now what I want to do, right? So let me plan out. So we've got a bridge there because we're going to have houses there. Okay, so that's where the road's going to come down. We have to have a road there, which means we can't put other bridges. We can put buildings sideways here, lengthways, I should say. So that's an option. What if we put a warehouse there, We put the gear workshop on top of it. Which way is the door? The door is that way. Oh, that might work really well. Although we want 2 of them. We do want 2... 2 gear workshops. Could do that. 1, 2, and then run a path along. I was trying to figure out how to get the height on it, because then we can have the poles, the power poles, come out above and a path underneath. If I do it that way, that's kind of pointless though, because that means the door for this is on the other side and they're running around, and efficiency does not particularly matter right now. Well, actually, efficiency is very important right now, I should say, because we have less work days, so it is important, but it's not so important right now that I need to do it immediately. I was thinking, if I put that up there, I think just getting one working is important, is much more important than not, and do that. We'll do that. There we go. Okay. Then we've got heights. We've got some height here, so I can run a path behind here, like this, put whatever in there, and then the power can come out, rather than having to come out on the ground floor, it can come out a floor above, because we can put in a platform above, transfer the power over. So that would work pretty well. We do need someone else in here though. I mean, a paper mill wouldn't be a terrible thing. It's like the first thing we build. We can unlock that, but I think we want to unlock the large water tanks. Let's unlock that so I don't spend the science by mistake. So we probably put a paper mill in here as well, which would need its own height. That's all right. That's all right. That works. That works pretty well actually. We can do that. Boom. Like this. Let's filter this down to being gears, and let's filter this down to being paper. Boom. There you go. And then we'll unlock the paper mill and put the paper mill on top. And then what we can do is we can do that with a staircase. Put them. There you go. And then we come out of the paper mill, go down a staircase, and put it into the place there. And then we've got a little slot there for whatever we want to do there. We'll figure it out. And then all that is powered. All that would be powered. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go. Figured it out. This produces 50 horsepower, which is... This is producing 160 horsepower. Our place requires 120. The paper mill requires 80. So we might have to build another one out here somewhere. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to set that crossing to be the lowest priority. We don't need to worry about building that right now. We want to build this instead here. So okay, we have some gears which will be coming along, and then we can replace some of these water tanks with large ones, which I will replace some in some places as well. We will change some things up and replace some things here, there and everywhere. Let's get some more wheels going here as well. These can be a low priority as well. They're not terribly important. That. This is going to be grilled potatoes. We have another drought coming. Awesome. We could put a water tank in here, or someone else in here, whatever you want to do. A small water tank wouldn't be bad. No. Water tanks dotted around, never a bad thing. Okay. They're harvesting potatoes and then planting? Why is what? It's really weird that they seem to be planting as much as anything else, but it's odd because... So you pick the potatoes. Who's coming and planting? Are you coming down? No, you're not coming down. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't know why they seem to be planting the potatoes when they should be harvesting stuff. Unless they've harvested some spaces, I think, but spaces, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we'll let this build. We'll get it going, and we'll see what our next drought is like. And we shall endeavour to proceed. Well, we haven't quite managed to get our gear workshop built yet. It needs more planks. Planks are a problem. We could do with doubling up our planks. Definitely. You would normally double the planks up anyway. And do it there. We have an 11-day drought, which is going to be interesting. I'm going to pause all of the pumps in the main lake here. And I'm going to pause all of them apart from one. We're going to leave one running to try and top things over. We have 423 water, which is not enough. We have 66 beavers. They drink 2 water a day. So that's 132 water. 132 water a day. Times 11 means we need to store 1,452 water. That's not good. That's not good. Not good at all. I'd rather dry out this lake than this one. So what we may do then is actually just re-enable all 5 of those and see whether just dropping down to 5 pumps during the wet season can be enough to top us off. We'll see how it goes. We see how it goes. We are 1,000 water shy, so we need to pump 1,000 water from this lake over the course of 11 days and hope it survives. We will see. We will see, and we got a gear workshop going and everything will be awesome. So we'll leave this one here. We shall come back next time and we'll see whether we can survive the end of cycle 7. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.